Good morning. I got it. Finally. I am here. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. It's Thursday, July 28th, 2022. Thursday, July 28th. I think it's starting to snow. Is it starting to snow yet in Canada? Rob. Oh, Rob. Oh, Rob. I am getting right there. There's already a comment, and I'm just kind of here. Haven't talked to anybody all day today. Well, oh yeah, Mama Grace and I talked on the phone, but usually I've been on the phone for a couple of hours. No, not singing about the witch or anything like that. It's Thursday, July 28th. Let's see. Okay, I gotta get... Whoops. That's why we use an apron, but we didn't have it on because I didn't know this was not screwed on well enough. And I can't blame it on anybody because it's just me. Chlorophyll. And I need a paper towel. Stat. Uh-oh, there goes the green. All of a sudden, we're turning green here, folks. Green from the chlorophyll. I say chlorophyll and everything went green. Yes. Usually, this company always had a flip top. And I was thinking I was still using a flip top. And there was no flip top because I forgot. And now there's... Oh, it's all clean now. There was chlorophyll around my studio space. And I'm going to turn on this, or open this window. I'm going to turn on the sun a little bit more. Maybe that will help to lessen the green. It's not cold. It's just not 100 and whatever. Hey, Mark. How are you? What's going on? Okay, so we have the chlorophyll. Where's my water? My gosh, you guys. Chlorophyll and water. It's in a green, but it's in a blue, so you can't really see it, but pretty dark. Good for the blood. I just inhaled something. Nice, huh? Thank you, 2 years plus. Anyway, should I start the show over? I'm getting my tea ready. Getting the tea. Love puka. Deb Fink and I connected on puka the other day. We're all about the puka. Puka. I never wore puka shells because we wore turquoise hishis instead. But people would go, oh, puka? And I'd go, no, hishi. And they'd go, what? It's green and kind of minty. Now, that's the other thing. No coffee stains, but I have chlorophyll and wild blueberry stains. Who's here? Nobody here. There's 6 people here. Mark Rosenthal. Oh, good morning, Carl. AJ. It's the dudes. It's the dude day. Well, it's a dude day because Michael Kiel is going to be here. And whenever he wants to jump on. AJ Martinez, how's your hand? Can you, with both hands? So I was watching this stylist this morning, and that's why I have this shirt on, because I wanted to try it. Laura McCormick. So she sits there. She's this woman that always goes, wear this, don't wear that. And sometimes I watch her, and sometimes it's so goofy what she does. So today, she took her elegant shirt and turned it inside out. And said she thinks it takes it to another level. What do you think? She turns her collar T, what do you think? Takes the shirt. Good. And she turns the collar inside out. I don't think so. I like the collar. I'm a collar kind of gal. Gives it a little more. She's weird. I'm not going to say who it is, but I am going to brush my hair. Because I don't. Because I can. Love. You like it in? You really? Whoa, you know how to do that? Really? You think? I'll try it again. If Laura loves it, Laura's like a style maven girl. It upstyles it. Cheers with the chlorophyll. Tonight we have a new guest on. Speaking of new guest, Greg Verdict. Greg Verdict will be my guest tonight. And one of these days, we'll get the doctor on here. But right now, we're getting the nurse on. Ladies and gentlemen. Michael Kiel. Okay, then I'm going to do it. And then she did this other thing. Hi, Julie Luce. Oh, he's driving. Cool. I'll tell you the other hack I did like. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yep. You're driving,
Okay.
driving.
Yeah. I just left the VA. Had
Oh,
to go see the vampires. You can probably see from my dressing there that she got me good.
that's why I drink my chlorophyll for my blood. Mm. So I just have to discuss something really quickly. So another one she suggested, Laura, which is interesting. She says she puts rubber bands. See, this shirt has an interesting inner layer. She puts rubber bands on the sleeves for her 3/4 length, and then they don't roll down. Hey, Mama Grace with the beautiful face. So, how often do you do this?
Once every 2 or 3 months. They still have me on the anticoagulants from when I was in the hospital last year. So they have to keep an eye on how well that's doing.
Good.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and get off of them next time I talk to my cardiologist.
And where are you off to after this?
I'm going home.
So let's talk about this tuba playing thing.
Well, my wife sleeps in the morning because she works in the afternoons.
Right. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the actual tuba playing.
Oh, what about it?
Tell us more about this tuba playing. Did you play in high school?
Yeah, I took it up my freshman year in high school. I started with the saxophone. No, started with the clarinet. And I couldn't get the reed to stop squeaking. Wasn't making the right squeaking noises. Didn't sound like a clarinet. Then I switched to the trombone because I always thought the trombone was pretty cool. But when you start changing, when you get like runs of sixteenths and the notes are from one end to the other, I almost knocked my teeth out
So
going
sad.
from going from position 7 to position 1. And it says, no, I don't think so.
Circular breathing. They know that they have perfect tip pitch. It's incredible. I could have been a tuba player or a trombone player.
Yeah. And of course, one of the advanced trombone players, one of the seniors, he got a valve trombone. And I went, that's cool.
Valve trombone's cool.
But those are very expensive.
They're valve trumpets too. Those valve trombones, very cool.
Yeah.
Was he someone in the Berkeley Jazz Band?
Huh?
Was that someone in the Berkeley High Jazz Band?
No, that was at Jefferson High School in Daly City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
And I think you and Steve Teray are about the same age. Steve Teray went to Berkeley High. Did he go to Berkeley Berkeley? He was in the Berkeley.
You know what class?
I could be totally wrong, but I know he's from the Bay Area. I'll find out.
Yeah.
I don't. So how far? How close? So then, how far did you take it after high school? You still played, kind
Uh,
of.
I played in high school. I played at, let's see, College of the Redwoods. I played in concert band. Matter of fact, I played for my graduation.
Did.
So I was one of, I think there was 10 of us that graduated that day, and we were all in the band playing Pomps and Circumstances and all the music, all the music for the program.
How fun.
And then it came time for us to walk across the thing, and we just left the band and walked across, and then came back to the band and played them out. But yeah, that was cool. And then I didn't play for a while. Well, no, I hooked up with a doctor friend of mine, a couple of doctors, and they had this group called the Hall Street Honkers, and they would play every Sunday at this bar that was on Hall Street on the backside of Eureka, and we played Dixieland music. And it was basically an open forum. Anybody could sit in and, play and whatnot. Basically, it's all ad lib. That's the nice thing about Dixieland. It's all ad lib. So for the most part, so I sat in with them a little bit. And then I got interested with they had a big jazz festival up there. They started Redwood Coast Music Festival. So I would attend that. I played with the Christmas Tubas. In Arcata, we would have 2 concerts around Christmas time. One was on the Arcata Plaza out in the open. That was cold, so I had to get a fiberglass mouthpiece so my mouth wouldn't get stuck to the mouthpiece.
Oh my goodness.
And then we played the Eureka Mall. That was pretty cool because they had great acoustics there for brass. So I did that for a couple of years, and then I didn't play for a while, and then I moved down here, and I found out that they had kind of like a community band thing in Modesto. So I joined them, and that was like Friday mornings, and we played concert music there, and that's the last time I played, and that was probably 11, 12 years ago.
Well,
So
I heard that you play.
yep, nobody's heard me play in a while. I have my tuba. It's sitting in the front room. I haven't touched it in all that time, but
Come on, Michael.
yeah, I'm gonna have to break it out.
Break it out. Yeah, you
Besides
guys.
that, I have to return some music that I borrowed.
From 11 years ago?
Yeah.
It's always good to return things. Hey, you guys, the Meta does love. If you're sitting here right now, I know there are 6 of you here. Press the like, press the heart, press the care, press the laughter, press the wow. The Meta loves it, and I'm trying really hard to get this show out in the world. So come on, like it, love it, share it, tell your friends, come be a guest. I love your promotion from yesterday. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you like that?
That was cute.
Yeah, I borrowed a little bit from
Thank
from
you,
the
Mom.
page
Thank
from
you.
the page and made up some, and then I found that graphic and I thought that was kind of cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So now you go home and chill. You go home and sleep. You work tonight.
No, I'm off tonight, so. But yeah, I'm almost home. I got about 5 more trailers to go.
It's like we're on Cash Cab.
Yeah, see, that's my view.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yep, the big tree on the left, that's my house. The one with the dead grass.
Can't see the dead grass, but I can see the big trees.
Yeah, that place.
The blue one?
Yep.
Oh, I love it. Yay. Thank you so much for jumping on.
Yeah. Well, after the promotion, I had to jump on.
You had to jump on.
Wasn't sure if I wasn't sure if I was going to make it because when I got to the VA, it was 4 people ahead of me. So
Well, you could have done it from the VA, or would they not let you do that? They frown upon.
they kind of frown on you being on your cell phone.
Yeah, you'd be like, but I'm not just on my cell phone, I'm on 1111 with Jenna.
Well, I know that, and you know that, and everybody else knows that, but you know, the government institution, they kind of get
They frown upon those things. Ooh,
they get
Gracie,
their
I think
panties
I'm going to make us some waffles. I
they
just
get
had,
their panties in a bunch about things like that.
I get it. Of course they do. Well, it is the government.
Yep.
Well, I need to jump off. I have an appointment in 17 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So, one of
Oh,
these
and
days, maybe
that
when you
bird
have a day, I'm sorry, go ahead.
that birdie made it home.
Say that again.
That birdie, the birdie
Oh,
you were talking about, the one that's
I
telling
was
you all
actually
my business.
I was actually going to text and make sure.
Yeah, there he's home.
Good. One of these days, I would love you to do an 11:11 at the barbecue at your grill.
My grill?
Yeah,
Uh, why?
cause it'd be fun. Cause you always makes cool stuff. What are you making this weekend? Anything?
No, meat's kind of expensive nowadays, so almost has to be a special occasion anymore to spend the money.
Oh, I barbecue my vegetables. I grill vegetables.
Yeah, we could do that, but
He is
I
funny.
don't know. And I can never find anything in the freezer. She's got so much stuff in there, I can't figure out what's what, and I don't want to drag everything out of there. So
Maybe it's meat
it
that
might be. But
that you could grill. Throw it on the grill. See what happens. Areas here had so much hail last night that they had to use a snowplow. What? Really? Can't do the really because it hurts my throat. Areas had so much hail last night that they had to use a snowplow. Wow.
wow.
Well, now that I've sat in an actual dually snowplow truck, I have
Uh-huh.
even beyond more respect than I did before because they're out there early in the morning. But for hail, we had hail here last week. It destroyed all the plants, all the trees, all the flowers, everything got all sliced up. You can see in the leaves, you can see it where it sliced it.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, totally. On to happier times. It's sunny and beautiful there today. What's the weather? What's the high today?
I don't know. I haven't looked it up yet, but it's nice this morning. It's not too cold, not too hot. I think it's probably in the low 70s, high 60s.
Nice. I love the blue. That's
Yeah.
my
So there's my grill.
Oh, cool.
That's my smoker, and then that's my barbecue grill, and then that's my my propane grill. Yeah, backyard's kind of a mess right now.
That's living.
Yeah,
Good
with all
light.
my
Good light on you right now. Oh, and there's your oxygen
boxes.
tank.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of them. They were supposed to pick it up yesterday, but they never showed up.
Then do they replace?
No, I told them to pick it all up and keep it. So
Really?
yeah, I haven't used it in about a month. So and pulmonologist I was seeing in Fresno said they wanted me to start weaning off of it. So you know, it seemed to be doing better without it. So I'm still short of breath, but I'm still short of breath, but that's probably because I need to lose some weight. But I'm not having the breathing issues I was having before. Seem to be moving around a lot easier too lately. So
You seem to be moving quite well.
yeah. So, but it's almost been a year, so about time.
Has it been a year? When were you in the hospital?
August, August 27th. So almost a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's when we can mark those. We have those moments. Areas. Oh, I was just going to read what Julie said again. Grapefruit size hail in some places. They are assessing crop damage. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what happened here also.
that's gonna come.
Mother Nature.
Yep.
Mother Nature.
Can't
Well, I
fool with
hope you
Mother
have a
Nature.
beautiful day. Do you work tonight? Did you say
No,
yes?
I'm off.
What are you going to do?
Well, tonight at 8:11, I'm going to be watching 11:11 with Jenna.
Yay! Because we have a new guest during the conversations with the creative. Patty
Oh,
Loman, Patty Loman, Patty Loman,
oh,
Patty Loman,
Patty,
Patty.
low, Patty, Patty, low. That's my girl.
Do you find yourself humming that or whistling that around the house?
Yeah, sometimes it's terrible.
Why is it terrible?
It's terrible because it's like the song that doesn't end. I get it stuck in my head, start singing it.
Oh, it's fun to sing. I love it when I see people singing. It makes me happy. But they'll call me like, I was singing Patty Loman today, and somebody at work was like, "Who's Patty Loman?"
Well,
No,
especially
he
like
did
this.
not play his tuba. You know, you could play your tuba quietly outside in the yard.
Oh, but then I have to put clothes on and they come out here and all that and drag the two out here. It's not light.
Did you say you have
It's
to
a,
put clothes on?
yeah, it's an upright brass tuba.
You have clothes on now.
Yeah, but normally when I get home, I'm home about 7:30 and I get out of my clothes,
Well, that's why right now is the perfect time.
and then I'd have to drag the tuba out here. It's not light, and I still have to go through where she's sleeping to get to it.
Oh, Patty said, Michael, please. Please, Michael, Michael, please.
So, Patty, you want to see my brass?
She asked for the brass.
She asked for it. I got big brass too.
You can't walk by there quietly and get the tuba
Yeah.
and walk out.
No, there's too many obstacles in the way. I'd
Oh,
have to set it up. I'd have to set it up beforehand. Move it from the front of the
I
house to the.
tried. I tried, Patty. I tried.
Hey, it's all the way up there, and then I have to bring it all the way back here.
Understood.
And that'll just make all kinds of noise. It's better if I set it up ahead of time.
Okay. Well,
It'll happen.
next week. Maybe next week. Next Thursday. Next Thursday. Next Thursday.
We'll see.
I'm going to be doing something, but we'll do if not next week, the following Thursday, I will be in Telluride.
Oh, going skiing?
Nope, going to a jazz festival that I've been invited to
Mm.
be a guest at. I'm a VIP guest with. I will be interviewing some of the artists that I will be. Yeah, that week maybe I may have a guest on the show, maybe. But Friday for sure I'll have someone on, and then Saturday and Sunday because the festival is. I think it might be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll see.
Hey, whatever happened to was it Gertrude
Did
in
the
in Louisiana?
Gertrude, Louisiana.
The blonde. She was dancing on the walls and everything.
Dancing on the walls? Was I there with her dancing?
Yeah, she was dancing behind you behind your set on the upper level.
Oh, goodness. The woman with the hat?
Did she have the hat? No, she had a black dress, short black dress, blonde hair.
And a hat. You know, what happens in New Orleans sort of
No, it didn't stay there because we all saw it.
it vaporizes into the energy, into the humidity of New Orleans magic. I have yeah. Patty said the drunk blonde. Yeah,
Well, I didn't want to go there. Just
but
trying to be.
they tipped really well.
She was fun.
Yeah, well, maybe next time you're on stage singing, we'll all get really drunk and we'll jump up and
Hey, that would make my night.
it sort of breaks the vibe of what we were doing,
Yeah,
but you have to go with it. I go with it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's the sign of a consummate professional.
thank you. But yeah, she was the drunk blonde. Was that her name, Gertrude?
It started with a G, but I'm thinking that's not quite
You know,
right.
she
But
wrote her phone number down in really big letters. And here is
wow.
my number. Call me. And they carried her out.
Oh, really?
There, I
Wow.
just said more than I needed to.
Uh-huh.
But she was very sweet. She was a sweet girl. Except I didn't get to keep the hat.
Yeah, you couldn't talk her out of that, huh?
Nah, she needed her hat. She needed her hat because about 5 minutes later, she probably vomited in it.
Jenna,
No, that's what hats are good for.
I never vomited in any of my hats.
If you're in a cab, if you are in a cab and you get sick, they're going to charge you for that. Or an Uber, they charge you for that. So just pull that hat off and just go to town and then get out of the car nicely.
Glad I don't have to worry about that no more.
I have a feeling Gertrude does.
But I don't. I pretty much held on to everything I consumed. Yeah, I had a hard time vomiting. It just never comes up. But when it does, that's why I
Not,
hate to do that.
not a pretty sight.
No, it comes from the toes all the way up.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
happens to me when I get a migraine. No fun.
yeah.
I
You know,
understand. Hey, did you guys take your supplements today and any medications? I'm here to remind you. Take
I'm
your
gonna take them
supplements.
as soon as I get in the house.
Eat a little something. We all saw more than we needed to. I might have to go back and watch that show.
I was quite enjoying it, actually.
Oh, I'm sure you were, Michael. Somehow I can kind of imagine that you were enjoying that.
Yeah, only wish I was there.
I had fun with her, but I remember doing something. I think I was singing a ballad, and then she came up, and then we had to. I think was it "Walking After Midnight" or something? Was it the song?
I don't remember.
I don't know why. Oh, that just went there. Okay, I'm. Oh, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Give me a letter, real quick.
B.
Ziploc bags. Ooh. Oh my goodness. There's Michael Kiel. Oh, I wish he had his tuba now. He could play the bass line to the song for me. Oh, I wish he had his tuba for this song. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Mama Grace, too. Thank you, Michael Kiel and Michael, everybody, I love you. Tonight we're gonna have a new guest on Conversations with the Creatives. Greg, oh yes. Greg Verdict, oh yeah. Thank you, Michael, oh yeah. Thank you, everybody. Ooh, stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice. And Mama Grace, I'll see you in a couple minutes too. Oh yes. Hey, hey, oh yes. From your thoughts, make them blissful. From your words, make them bountiful. And from your heart, have it beat. Keep the beat. Oh yes, on the street. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. And everybody, have fun at the pool. Thank you, Macy, for being here last night. Come on back, 'cause I think you're out of sight. Love hard, everybody.
Real hard.